This is gonna be a real special reaction video, being that I did get fired from UPS. For those of you who don't know, who might have met me through YouTube, you get what I'm saying? I was a supervisor. Ain't no worker, and I can't leave. I've been here all day. I mean, we could put a couple memes right there. I was a supervisor at UPS, and I never missed work. Always on time. Never left early. Never asked for time off. I had to be like, you a supervisor. Like when you're a supervisor at UPS, it's mandatory you take your vacation days within the yearly period. So like, I was eager. You get what I'm saying? Eager. I was always eager to get up and go to work. But it seemed as if once a guy named, I don't even want to name this guy. He's like the devil. I'm going to put a picture reference of him right here. He looked like Brian Scalabrine. So you get the picture of what's going on. You get a guy that looked like Brian Scalabrine come to the building. And then things start to change. And then I realized, oh, it don't matter what I do. They don't want me here. You get what I'm saying? And based off the video we about to react to, we might be finding out why. It might have been some deeper roots. And matter of fact, before I go to the video, let me explain to y'all why I was fired and how I was fired. So, the day goes regular. Come in, I work the twilight shift. Though, for those of you who don't know what the twilight shift is, that's the shift that it's in the afternoon, obviously. It's morning, afternoon, night, preload, and whatever. So I work the twilight shift. And I get there, I was a supervisor, you know what I'm saying? We got to get the radios and stuff. You know, we wear radios and stuff. And I'm going to get that. I got the clipboard for the OMR, whatever it's called. I know the supervisors there gonna know exactly what I'm talking about with the thing you write the trailers on, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So I go grab all that. Office bank. I'm going to PD6 to be exact. I was working in PD6, running PD6. I slip on oil. Lo and behold, I slip on oil. They begin to attack me verbally. If you report this, you're losing your job, and da-da-da-da. We know you smoke weed, and this and the third, and blah-da-da-da. UPS is evil. Let me explain this to the world, to the country. Use FedEx, man. Use Amazon, man. UPS is evil. I'm going to repeat this one more time. Evil. Okay?
Groceries, $1,000 a trip. And these tariffs are kicking our asses. And allergies, rent damn near $5,000 for 30 days. Car insurance is out, kicking our asses. And Apple money hungry asses got the nerve to come out with a piece of phone calling it a 17 for $2,000. My 16 still pretty. But I'ma get it though, cause that bitch bad.
Best of luck in your search and whatever new endeavor is destined to be next for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Okay, cool. Well, thank you again for your time this afternoon, and I hope you have a great weekend, Jasmine.
Thank you. You too.
Hey, I'm gonna say this.
Let me say this before he say this. It's 2025, and they are really laying people off. Let's not ignore the common trend here, neither. All three people were black. Let's continue.
Hey, it's finna get real out here real quick. Trump done fucked us with a big one. You hear me? A big one. He fucked us with a big one. Man, it ain't no freight like that going in and out these ports, man. On the cargo ships, man. And some of these containers coming in empty. Freight is finna be thin as hell out here. If you a truck driver, owner, operator, man, y'all taking this necessary precautions y'all need to take. Man, I have never been in and out of a port that quick within 30 minutes. Normally this shit take hours. the lines be long as hell. There was nobody in there. Nobody. At least when I went in there, it was at least 3 or 4 trucks there. Like, man, I don't know what to tell y'all on this one. China ain't playing no games with us, but they standing on business. China standing on business. Ooh-wee. And freight is about to be thin for man. To all the truckers, man. Not only the truckers, but everybody, man, y'all better. I know what steps I need to take as a truck driver. I already know what I need to do. I already know what I need to do. I'm finna stock up on shit, cause I already know what it's finna be out here. When them ships bringing in empty containers, empty. Man, it ain't a game no more. Man,
let me explain something to y'all, yo. The shift is happening real time.
And some of these jobs ain't shipping out shit because of the tariffs.
Ain't nobody at the job to ship it. Let's get that clear. They are firing people at a rate that makes no sense. Who has the money? We know y'all printing it in the government official's office. Where is it going? If all these streamers, this is what I'm not understanding, and this is no hate. Where are these donations coming from? Like, I can understand the YouTube bag. It comes from YouTube, Google, all that. Who is donating 600? Donate me 600. Donate me 600. So I could figure out who you people are so we could talk. Okay? I want to be you guys' friend. Okay? My name is KM. Okay?
Batteries.
I didn't make it to Streaming University. Tap in. Let's turn KM up. Let's turn KM up so I can win MVP.
Like, and if you drive with, if you deliver or pick up batteries, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it's finna be a mess. It's finna be a mess. But y'all stay safe. But do what y'all need to do, cause I'm about to do what I need to do. For real. They about to fire my ass. They about to fire me.
You see the comment trend here? Another brother.
Yes. Damn, how the fuck I do that?
Okay, he need to be fired though. All right, this donkey needs to be fired. I don't know. He needs to be fired.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely fired.
Okay, yeah, I'm tripping.
Bitch.
No comment trend. No comment trend. This idiot needs to be fired. Like, look at what this guy did. Look at this.
It's slow. That's like $200,000 worth of parts. That's a whole pallet. Yeah, I'm definitely ain't about to work here tomorrow. Who hiring?
So UPS is offering severance packages to anyone that wants to voluntarily quit.
Okay, what's going on? They volunteered him.
And
Intriguing.
its latest attempt to downsize the workforce to become more profitable is what they're saying. Who gets severance packages as a regular worker? You hear that?
Okay, he's not lying. It's something at UPS, and I'm exposing it all, buddy. I'm exposing it all. UPS is something at UPS called a PPH. I know this because I was a supervisor. It's something called a PPH. That's pay per hour, okay? So let's say, hypothetically speaking, I had 10 employees. In only 1 hour pass, that accounts for 10 hours of money coming out of UPS's pocket. Put that on a larger scale. They don't like giving out money. They don't like doing that. It's not what they're trying to do. They're not trying to give out money. That PPH is why you get sent home 3 hours into your 4-hour shift. The PPH is why you get sent home think about this. The company cares so much more about the company rather than you. And y'all in there going so hard, loading them trailers. You in PD 6, 3, 4, 5, 32, you going so hard busting your ass for a check. And they care, instead of your check being more beautiful, they care more about the PPH, the pay per hour. Think about how many departments it is, how many employees they got to pay. They do not, let me repeat this for y'all. UPS does not like to give out money. That PPH is the reason why you going home early. Let me explain that to you.
That from like high-paying corporate jobs and things like that. You don't hear that from warehouse jobs or driver jobs. What blue-collar workers get severance pay for voluntarily quitting? And we don't even have to take it as an option they're giving us. This is part of what the union does for all of us that work under it at UPS. We have a seat at the table. They can't just do whatever they want with us. It's their private property, but we are working under a contract. This is huge. I would never take a severance package. I don't think anyone should take the severance package to voluntarily quit unless like this isn't going to be your career and you're just working in the twilight to go through college. Either way, no severance package is worth a career, a 6-figure career with full benefits and up to 10 weeks of vacation off. I'm sitting on 7 weeks of vacation right now. It's not worth it. This is what we get in the union. They can't just lay us off and fire us. I mean, I'm sure maybe some of the newest hires may get laid off, and they're going to start laying off a lot of the supervisors and the management teams and anybody that's not under contract with the union. Our work is guaranteed.
Now, I am not trying to continue to stop the video too much, but think about this. This is how greasy UPS is. You hear how he's a driver and he's talking about the union? Management, there is no union. Let's continue.
Guaranteed. They can't just fire us like that. They have to offer us a severance package or something. Let's get on this, everybody. Like, this is something that this is like basic stuff that every worker should have at his or her job.
UPS is out here begging workers to quit. Shout out to the union at UPS, because if it wasn't for the union, all these people would be laid off without a job. Now, he did say, hey, there is work that's got to be done, and there's always going to be work. That's not always necessarily the case. There will be periods of time where your work is going to fall. There's going to be less and less hours. You may not get fired, but it's going to be less and less hours. And that's the reality of the situation. Now, luckily, they're even offering them severance packages. They're actually doing this right now in the world. I never thought I would see UPS lay off. Like, yeah, you have your different seasons where you go up and down in hours, but laying off, begging people to quit, this is crazy. This is get out of control. And honestly, like, hey, who knows what's next? Because at the end of the day, you just got FedEx, who just closed down an entire facility down there in Texas. They're moving and shifting things around because volume is slowing down. The market right now, the economy is slowing down. Everything is down right now. That's the reality of the situation. And companies don't really know. People don't really know what to buy. They don't know if they should be saving money or if they should be investing money. They don't know if they should be traveling or not traveling. Guys, right now in the country right now, it's very scary if you really think about it. Companies can't thrive right now. The only thing that's going up right now and today in the country right now is Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin just got over $100,000. But hey, I don't know where we're headed. I have no idea. But hey, shout out to the union. Shout out to, all the workers out there at UPS, because I know how hard the work. I used to work at UPS and it was, oh my God, it was crazy out there. But hey, shout out to them, UPS, Amazon, whatever the workers out there. But at the end of the day, if you're not prepared for this, prepare yourself right now. That's reality. Luckily, they got a union. Luckily, they got a severance package. Luckily, they asked them if you want to be laid off. Luckily, they did. If it wasn't for their system with the union and everything like that, these people would be out of a job. They wouldn't know where their next paycheck would be coming from. And that's the reality of the situation. That is the reality that most Americans are facing right now. A lot of Americans right now, and I got a whole separate video about this coming very, very soon, but they're going to work tomorrow and don't even know. They just get a drop on their calendar and then boom, they're gone. They're gone for the rest of the day, for the rest of the year. They're never coming back. They got to go back into the job market, into the abyss, and they don't know when they're ever going to get another job. But hey, that's UPS. You guys let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more great content. You watched all the way up to this point in the video and did not hit the subscribe button. That's crazy. Hey, listen, stay tuned for the next video. It's gonna
Same for him, same for me. Make sure you like. Now that we comment and subscribe. Now that we done. Now that we're done with the video, shout out to this brother right here for making this video.